Demurrage versus dispatch in Maritime Law with Quadraant Legal. Introduction. Imagine a cargo ship waiting at port. Every extra hour costs money. But what if the work finishes early instead? In maritime law, two key concepts decide who pays and who benefits: demurrage and dispatch. In this video, we'll break down both in the simplest way possible, so you can understand how time directly impacts profits in shipping. Laytime. Before we talk about demurrage and dispatch, we need to understand one key concept: laytime. Laytime is the agreed amount of time allowed for loading or unloading cargo at a port. This is usually written in a charter party contract, the agreement between the shipowner and the charterer. For example, if the contract allows 5 days to load cargo, those 5 days are your laytime. Now, depending on whether you exceed or save this time, different financial consequences apply. Demurrage. Let's start with demurrage. Demurrage is the amount paid by the charterer when loading or unloading takes longer than the agreed laytime. Think of it like a late fee. If the ship is delayed, the shipowner loses valuable time that could have been used for another voyage. So, the charterer compensates for that loss. For example, if laytime is 5 days but the operation takes 7 days, there's a delay of 2 days. If the demurrage rate is $10,000 per day, the total payable becomes $20,000. It's important to note that demurrage is not a penalty in the strict legal sense, it is a pre-agreed compensation. Dispatch. Now let's look at the opposite situation: dispatch. Dispatch is paid when loading or unloading is completed faster than the agreed laytime. Think of it as a bonus for efficiency. If the work finishes in 3 days instead of 5, 2 days are saved. At a dispatch rate of $5,000 per day, the shipowner pays $10,000 to the charterer. Typically, dispatch rates are lower than demurrage rates, often about half, unless otherwise agreed in the contract. Key differences. Let's quickly compare the two. Demurrage is a cost for delay, while dispatch is a reward for efficiency. Demurrage is paid by the charterer, while dispatch is paid by the shipowner. And most importantly, demurrage applies when laytime is exceeded, while dispatch applies when time is saved. In simple terms, delay costs money, while efficiency saves money. Legal importance. Demurrage and dispatch play a crucial role in maritime law. They help allocate risk between the shipowner and the charterer. They also encourage faster and more efficient cargo operations. And most importantly, because these terms are agreed in advance, they help avoid disputes over delays. Conclusion. To sum it up, demurrage means you pay for delays. Dispatch means you earn for finishing early. Both are built around one simple principle: time directly affects cost in shipping. Understanding these concepts is essential for anyone studying or working in maritime law. The information provided here is for education purpose only and does not constitute as a legal advice or solicitation. Subscribe and join our community and stay informed. Welcome aboard. Like, share and subscribe.